Maroon senior boys who can finally stand up tall, stand up proud as the best team in this competition. Is it going to be Maroon? Is it going to be Orange? You can see these teams clearly. You see Maroon certainly missing players for certain. You can see that. Their captain, Dakari Brown, unavailable. I think he's off island. So I'm saying around this time, a lot of people traveling for the winter season. So you often get situations like this. That means that Maroon House in this final, they're gonna be captained by the man Kieran Herbert. Of course, it does appear from what I'm seeing that Maroon have pulled out all the stops. Is that Aiden? It appears as if the man Aiden Rogers has appeared for this final. You may not recognize that name, but he's one of the Rogers brothers. From that lineage, of course, the Mali, Kadim, Hakim, that lineage, you know. Yeah, one of those. It appears he's appeared for this final. Orange has a few familiar faces, the regular familiar faces. A team without a shadow of a doubt will be looking to their main man, the guy who's come up for them so many times this season, the man DeMarco Pradell. They'll be looking to him to be their primary breakthrough maker. But of course, they have a lot of secondary goal scorers as well, in the likes of Tijano Lawrence and Jaden Derrick on that left side, Amani in the midfield as well. While for Maroon, they'll be looking to the man Keontae Brooks, who's playing a bit of an advanced position today. Of course, with Aiden coming in, he's starting into the midfield, playing next to the man Kieran Herbert. But if they want goals, they'll be looking, of course, to the man Spondell Poxon, the youngster who has taken this senior division by storm. We're off at the REGTC. It's Orange going from the north to the south at the REGTC, or from left of screen to right. Maroon, of course, in the opposite direction. When you look through these teams, you see nothing but quality all the way around. Where's Johnson? FIFA needs to be fed. Ball in, but the ball went out. The flag has stayed up. That ball went out, and now the referee sees it. Again, if you hear the cat meowing in the background, that's FIFA. FIFA's hungry, just needs to come and feed FIFA. When you hear us talking about FIFA, that's who we're talking about. Our lovely cat. So he goes in search of Johnson, trying to find some food. It's an offside, in fact. It's going to be a free kick. Taken forward for Chianti. He's able to get around. Chianti is so fast. He's so fast. Chianti has Calacon for company. Calacon does well. It's up for a throw. Chianti puts it across, and Julius moves on in the end. A lot of pressure today on the man Cadajon Julius, as he was fouled by Poxon, says the referee. Says no more of that, please. It's taken short. Smith. I think that's Kirani up there, but I can't quite see who it is. That's what I think it is, though. Whistle goes. Good turn. Excellent turn. What a drive. This has been Adrian Charles trying to keep going. It's a good move by Jaden Derrick. And Derrick has Tejano away. Tejano's at pace. Tejano. He has company out there. By his Herbert who went with him out for a throw. Oh, trouble. Herbert took a bit too long. Tejano goes down. The referee says get up. As the mosquitoes start to make their way in to the commentary booth, it cover my legs. Orange ball. Throw taken. For Derrick. Spondale picks it up. And Spondale has a runner. It's Chianti. That's what they're going to look to do, the Maroon House. Use their pace against the Orange House back line. It's not only they're slow. It is not a slow back line by any stretch. It's track speed back in Kirani. Both Dalen and Calicorn are both very quick. But both Chianti and Spondale have won Victor Lodorums. There's a difference in the type of athlete that those two are. And Adrian Charles is not very far behind them. Millie, welcome to the broadcast.
Doc Hamon is here.
No, you're not. You told me yourself. You're not always here.
Doc, I tell you something, right? There is a piece that is missing. It's a big piece.
The captain.
It is a very big piece.
The captain. Of course, it's a big piece.
Is he on island?
I think he's off island. That's why. I think he's off island. The man Dakari Brown. Mm-hmm. But I like this from Maroon is that the easy thing, of course, Dakari is off island, give Chianti the armband. No, Chianti doesn't want it. He's had his time with it. Let the youngster take it, because next year when I'm not here and Dakari is not here, he's going to lead the team. So you take it to the final, not me. You take it. I like that so much, to give the youngster the responsibility in the big moments.
Not only that, while you can support them.
Exactly, while you're still here to help them. And that's what, that was something that We did when I was in school. Again, I don't like to keep hopping back to it as the ball comes forward. Herbie deals with it only as far as DeMarco. He puts it wide. What you saw was like, while I had my time captaining the side, and my Keon Woodley had his time captaining the side, and my Omar Hodge had his time captaining the side. These are guys you would know from Angolan football. When we got to those older stages, and we were in 6th form and 5th form, we didn't need a captain the side because the three of us knew we're the older heads, so we know what we're doing. So you let a guy like Kevin Paul captain the team. You let a Kelly Jackson captain the team. One of the younger guys coming through, give them the responsibility, give them the leadership role. Let them develop from now so that when we're gone, they know what to do.
Doc, who's playing in the league tonight? Is it St. Vincent playing tonight?
I don't know. I have not been following, to be honest. The Spanish team that's in there has nothing to do with me. The guys came together, they said they wanted to go and I said, y'all do what you want. Akimel Rogers, he put together his 12 guys. I said, okay, you lead, you captain, you deal with it. His team. And I'll be honest, from what I've seen, I don't need a job anymore. I think I can step back. I can relax. Now, Millie, you know what? I'll leave you. I'll leave you alone. I'm going to be nice and I'll leave you alone today. I know you won't do the same to me, but I'll be nice to you. I'll allow you. So the injury has been treated by the man Griff. He's gotten a... Who is it? Is it Herbert? It's a man Herbert. He's gotten him off the pitch. And I think Maroon will be hoping that much sooner rather than later Herbie can return to the pitch. Of course, they have been buoyed by the the reintroduction, but the introduction of Aiden. That was a foul. Aiden going into the midfield alongside Herbie has given Chianti the freedom to get forward. So now Chianti is playing pretty much as a striker. He's pretty much playing strike alongside Spondell. He doesn't need to stay back because he has both Herbie and Aiden who are as stout defensively. Of course, they have the flexibility that when Chianti gets tired, Herbie can go up and Chianti can drop back into the pivot. So they have that flexibility. Of course, they have the big man at the back, Shaquan Roberts. Here's Tejano. Tejano who has Adrian for company. I'm not one to make, proclamations early in games, but I'm not a fan of Adrian playing so deep. I know Dakari is out, so you need cover at right back. But Adrian has been one of your best forwards all tournament. That's his Barry Telemac who's dispossessed. You see the pace of Adrian at number 8. There he is now. It's just so much pace. You don't want to waste that momentum at the back.
Doc, you were there when he went in a wrong bucket. It was the wrong bucket movement.
Yep. Oh, he just tore
My.
up the trip. And that's what I talk about. Orange has pace, but it's a different level of speed on this Maroon House side. Spondell has a Victor Ladorum, Chianti has a Victor Ladorum, and Adrian may be the fastest of the lot. Adrian may really be the fastest of the three of them, and the other two have Victor Ladorums. Backward. That's the wrong way. Shaquan, the big man, putting on a turn of pace and getting through DeMarco. He goes down on a heap. I don't know where the foul was, to be honest. I don't exactly know where that foul was.
It is a very good call. DeMarco took his foot from under him. He turned him around. If you go back on that, DeMarco took his foot out.
From what I saw, Shaquan was trying to nutmeg him, and he just took it. It looked like Shaquan tried to go around, and hit the wrong part of DeMarco's foot. That's a nothing ball there from Aiden. You can see the idea. He had the run of Spondale he was trying to attempt. He didn't get enough of the outward bend on it. Handball there from Tejano. And he gets a yellow card.
Leave ball. That is. Leave my ball. The whistle, bro. Leave my ball.
I like that, because in the previous final, you saw Jumbo having a word with the referee about Keeley, because there were a couple of occasions where the ball went behind for a goal, and Keeley kicked the ball basically back into the parking lot. just giving them extra running to do. You can't blame the forwards. You do it until the referee tells you to stop. It's not in the rules, but you take every advantage you can until the referee stops it. Free kick for Herbie. Driving this one at goal. It could fall here. Aiden was moved off the ball. Upfield for Tejano. Trouble. DeMarco's going to do excellent work to regain possession and lay it off for Jaden Derrick and for Barry Telemack. It's a shift it. He does shift it. Doesn't get his pass right. Who's that number 18 there, Millie? That's the young, yes, it's young Bowen, yes. I keep confusing him because as I'll get back to it, it's Chianti. Puts it across. Spondale! What a save! Barely even knew what was going on to the man, Julius. Spondale came sliding in. He got his toe to it. Julius in the right place at the right time. Ball for Tejano. It's a good run, a good ball. Herbie loses out for DeMarco. Pradell has the big man for company. Good luck. Goal kick. Ah, boy, the pointer was me. Yes. Bowen consistently starting on this team. I wouldn't say it surprised me, but when I looked at the team on paper, because I still have a certain relationship with the Orange Hills coaching staff or whatever. So I looked at the team on paper, and I thought for certain, as Tejano hits it, the man Jefferson Ruwan would have seen himself in the starting 11 for this side, given the fact that he starts in the senior league consistently for Lima's FC. He was a Lima star player in the junior division, so you would have thought that he would have been the man to occupy this right winger for the Orange Seniors. But from what we've seen from Jefferson thus far in this tournament, he hasn't quite looked at his best. He hasn't looked that sharp.
The question is whether or not they're doing any off-season training.
It's Lima's, that's all I'll say. Hi. Aiden. That's good work by Amani. Adrian.
Good spotting.
Free kick will be taken by Julius. Taking short. Orange will take the bill from the back. Barry Telemack. And Telemack hits it!
It was wide.
You know, before this tournament, I've always heard the name Barry Telemack. I wasn't sure who he was. The only time I would have seen him play was national duty. First time seeing him this level of competition. I don't be living for orange. Who's that? Playing right back. Lawrence. Amani. Back for Lawrence. The Eastern teammates connecting.
Good ball.
Excellent football being played. Bowen down the line. Yes. Oh, the ball's a bit too centrally for him, but it need to go down the line. That's the right ideas, the right combinations of play here by the Orange House. Throw taken. Bowen. Amani. For Bowen again. Aiden sees Chianti. Chianti is fast. Chianti is so fast. Look at Chianti. Julius does well to keep him out. Herbie's going to go and take this corner. They're going to send the big man up. Yes, yes. Get Shake Corn in the box. Let the big man get his head on it. Like that, you know. Get the big man in the area. Can Herbie find him now? The Orange certainly have some trees in there of their own. See at the man, Tejan, who's very tall himself, and immediately to go and mark Shaquan. Another EastEnders connection. Herbie, with left boot. Drives it across. The volley at goal almost fell there. It does fall now. Blocked. Shaquan. Shaquan again. Eventually it's going to come out. Swing there and another swing. None of them very convincing. Bowen to no man's land. The big man gets it away.
You know that little man on the field?
I don't know who he is. Who is he really? You tell me.
Doc, aren't you from Soundhill?
I am.
Doc, how you don't know that little man?
I can't see who the person is, man. I can't see. Help me out. Help me out. It's gonna be Aiden getting a rest. Yes. No, he's not played football in a long time, you know. Forgive him. He's gonna be fit. It's been a long time since he played football.
Swandell has to be careful.
Tell me who the young man is.
Have you heard about Lawrence?
Of course I've heard about Lawrence.
Which one of the Lawrence? Yeah.
Depends on which Lawrence. I know about 3 different Lawrences, so it depends.
Coming out of the Agency Hazel Primary School, a track star for them, that man. Aaron Lawrence.
The same youngster. The runner.
Indeed.
That's trouble. Is it in? Is it outside? It's just outside.
Just outside.
Just outside the area. Go to run there by Tejano.
Just outside.
That's what Orange have to do. Take advantage of a relatively inexperienced back line with Dakari Brown missing. The defense all of a sudden looks a bit more open than it might have been previously. Free kick for DeMarco in a dangerous area. Two players on the line. Let me keep as much protection as possible. Can DeMarco pull out a moment of magic? It's DeMarco Pradell! And Herbie had to get there.
He didn't have to touch that ball. He didn't need to touch that ball, Doc.
Billy, I'm gonna give DeMarco the benefit of the doubt. It was on target and it was cleared away.
If you're marking the Doc, if you're marking the post and the ball is outside, you have to put your foot in front of you. It tells you that the ball is going outside.
Logic doesn't matter. It was a shot on target and it was cleared away for a corner. Can he find one of the trees in the center now? Comes out here for Amani! I don't like where that goal is. The goal that ball just went to. If a player goes down the byline hurtling at pace and he gets bumped out of bounds, he'd be going straight for that goal.
That's fair.
What do you think it's for? Trust me, that's a lot closer than you think. Especially with the pace that these players move at. That's a good run.
Too much pep on that one.
Yeah, that man overhit it. You won't be happy.
Is it Jamaicans coming up against the Vincentians tonight?
I know Vinci is playing for sure. I don't know who they're playing, but I know Vinci is playing.
It looks like the Jamaicans, isn't it?
Well, Bino and them will have something to say for sure. The Vincentians have been on a roll, that's what I know. Yes, Chianti. It's fast.
Oh.
We're out of room. Wins the throw. We talk about Chianti being fast, right? I don't know if we truly, as a handball free kick, I don't know if we truly appreciate how fast the guy actually is, you know. Because he plays in midfield. It doesn't require him to go into an all-out sprint all too often. When he's on the run, good luck. You're not catching. There's certain guys, when Amoni Gums took off, a former Maroon House guy, when Amoni took off, good luck. You're not catching. Similar result. And you could say the same for the guys playing in midfield right now, who I usually be playing up front. The man Adrian. Tejano turns well. Tejano trying to get back inside, but it's cut out.
How many footballers, Doc, you have met playing the sport and do not go into challenges?
I know a couple, you know. I know a few actually. A lot of those, you know, those flair players, those touch players. You know, leave the dirty work for the grunt guys. Shake one as well. Up for a corner.
Goal kick. Sees the referee.
I think Herbie said something the referee didn't like.
No, I don't know if all the question is going to be asked.
It was Lawrence.
Lawrence, yeah. I think he saved himself a card. You know what? Because he would have kicked the ball away.
He went for it. He's a good boy. Can eventually restart play. Eventually. You can tell Maroon are demand. Let's be making a change. It's like Aiden will be coming back onto the field of play, is it? It's a double
Yes.
change.
No.
Oh no, they're just changing who's coming out. When I would have seen Maroon at their sparkling best, it would have been because the forward line combination with Adrian playing up front, Spondale playing off the left hand side. It's forward again and shifted out of play. What they would have been able to do was use the ball players in the middle of the park to stretch the team out wide. What we're not seeing is the ability to stretch the Orange House defense wider. You're seeing Spondale operating in the central area. You're seeing Adrian in the central area. You're seeing Keontae in the central area. They're all playing centrally. There's no real dynamism out wide.
And the width is what Spondale.
That's how Spondale was the game. The game they played in the preliminaries. Did he score 2 or did he score 3? Whatever it was, Spondale scored. I think he got a brace. He got his goals coming from wide, then coming centrally. Adrian hits it.
Selfish.
Very
selfish. Look at the width. Look at the distance that your striker would have put between himself and the defense.
I understand the thinking of wanting Keontae up front, but I think Adrian is being... His strengths are not being played to because of the move that you've tried to make. You're not playing to Adrian's strength, you're not playing to Spondale's strengths. But I'm saying all that, a goal could come for them and shut me right up. Bowen. That's a challenge. Doesn't get enough though.
Oh.
A powder. Pure powder.
But what was it? Was it a pass? What was it, a shot?
He was trying to pass it. Trying is not good enough. I was always taught when I was coming up was something that I can't remember which exact coach told me. That always, I think it was Johnny. Very surprisingly, when I was in primary school, one of my last years of primary school, Johnny would have come back and coached my team Central, and I think he would have been the one to tell me either the ball get through, trouble. Card coming, it's Keontae's. And if he's not careful, he get another one right now. I think you need to get Keontae in the defense for a bit. Let him rest, recuperate his head for a bit. Because what we've seen the man Herbie has played centre half today in the absence of Dakari Brown. Herbie is on a lot of defensive duty. He's done it well. It's a good challenge.
It's a good challenge. Very good challenge.
Prop from Barry Telemack.
Whoa. Crunching challenge. All ball.
That's the part of the game I like. Adrian on the run. Adrian puts it across. Aiden. Keontae, who's back in the midfield region. Shifted forward for Adrian Charles. His brother, of course, is playing for the other side. Aiden. Up and over. If you didn't know it, you wouldn't guess it. You look at the origin, which one of these guys can be Adrian's brother? None of them look like Adrian's brother.
Certainly know who
Mankirani.
Certainly know who it is.
The Mankirani over there. Playing at left back for the Orange House. Them and Adrian brothers have come through a Stony Ground school together. They were really a Kelly. We're in the Roaring Lands Academy now. forward in search of Adrian. Aiden moves us out. Ball forward. Foul. Trouble, Amani. Yep, trouble.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Take it. Adrian. Someone's just been shot with a sniper. He's back on his feet now. Maybe the tough monster got him. Chianti. Brilliant work by Julius. I've paid a bit more attention to the senior boys division than I have other divisions. I want to hear your opinion. But in my opinion, Julius has been the best defender in this tournament.
It will be between him and Takari.
Fair enough. Takari's been a monster as well.
Takari.
What a ball. Kenta Marco, get there. Not ahead of Herbie, who's doing some excellent work at center back, you know.
Takari has not stayed disciplined throughout the season, and that is one of the reasons why Yellow went down even yesterday. That's failing to stay disciplined as the rains come in again. That's a Jew.
And that's mainly why I'm leaning towards California, you know, because it's been every game.
Yes.
You know exactly what you're going to get. He's going to go out, he's going to do his job. 7, 8 out of 10, sometimes 9 out of 10 every single game. Mr. Consistent.
Referee overrules.
Throw goes the other way. I like it. I like it. But I find maybe I like we have control of the game. I think he may have a bit too much control of the game. It's a bit too many long stoppages. Gameplay. Let's play a little bit more. Jaden Derrick is in space.
Will not get that. Oh, he did.
Well done there by Dalen. He's going to go down as a very underrated member of this Orange House side, the man Dalen. But they formed a brilliant partnership, you know, Dalen and Calicorn at the back. Again, a certain level of quality that comes with a certain level of experience. They've all played national team football at the highest level. They've all been involved in the TDS program, Talent Development Scheme. You're seeing it coming to the fore here. So when you look at all the players that are really starring in this competition, they either predate the TDS program or are currently in the TDS program. It's really pleasing to see. when I look at the history of football throughout the world stage, I look at France. I look at how their football went through a lull for a time. They had to go in and create a development system, a development program that pretty much now the entirety of France football passes through there. You don't pass through there, you don't make it up. Forward, head away.
Ooh. Corner.
Will be a corner. I'm gonna look for the name of it, Millie. I'll get it for you in a second. I'm going based on my football knowledge. Clairefontaine. That's the name of it. All of the French prospects that you see come through, they all pass through Clairefontaine. Mbappe all the way down. They've all come through Clairefontaine. I think it came off the back of that disastrous, was it 96 World Cup? One of those World Cups. The ball comes in, head away. It could fall here. I think it was a 96 World Cup where France they were embarrassed that I think the French Football Federation realized, okay, this is not working. We need a revolution. They went in, they revolutionized it, they came back the next year, won the World Cup. The very next 4-year cycle, brand new players, kick out the old guard, won the World Cup. Here's Herbie!
Not going to beat.
Easy enough for Julius.
Not going to beat the best goalkeeper in this inter-house competition that way. Not that easy.
Well, I'll tell you what, Millie. I think Julius needs to be thankful that a couple of his contemporaries have gone away. Because we can say that now with confidence. But both Kesani Brown and the guy from Lions, what's his name? I'll get it for you. Tijana puts it out for a corner. Devon, the young man Devon. Both have national experience, and when they go to international tournaments, you've seen Devon be the number one. You've seen Kesani be the number one, and you've seen Julius be the number one. They've all rotated. So it was very interesting, but now, of course, both Brown and the man Devon have both left the island. Both off island, so it's undisputed. For now, for Julius. But I think he will be the first to tell you that he's not quite been at his best in this tournament. He knows where his standards are. He look.
Brothers. Oh, that's a foul.
The brothers doing battle. Love that, you know. It's Kirani and Adrian.
It is indeed a free kick.
Well, Adrian did try to leave his arm imprint in his brother's back, so.
This is why I don't play this sport, Doc.
Ah, trust me. The best experience of playing against your close friends or your family, your cousins. I love the inter-house. Some of my best friends played for other houses. The fun I had putting Caleb on the ground. My goodness. Now, granted, they always beat me because Maroon those times were completely unstoppable. But unfortunately, I came up in the era where Maroon had the entire national team, the whole national team. So they always beat me.
The Delanis.
I could pretty much. They had Darian and goal, national team keeper. You had Adrian, the older Adrian, Darian's brother, playing right back. You had Carlos and the Bradshaw brothers. That was the rest of the back line. You had Caleb and Amoni in the midfield. Oh, goodness. And I forgot because the shot comes in. Before Darian, you had Tittle in the goal. Akeem Tittle. He was a national team keeper as well. Then you had Amoni Gums up front. You had Kevin Hawley playing. It was such it was such a deep team. Everywhere you look, oh boy, there's no weakness. Oh boy, there's no weakness. They're all strong. I'll tell you what, because it's coming back to me slowly but surely, you know. You had Bakari Batiste. Bakari. That's
Capel's son.
That's Capel's son, yes. So that's Capel Batiste's son. Bakari was a big centre half. Of course, he would have had his time playing for Roaring Lions in the senior league as well, Bakari. Played so many games for the national and the age teams as well. Drive at goal. Like Barry Telemac has hit him right. It's hit him square in the midriff.
That can't be a card. That cannot be a card. That cannot be a card. That cannot be a card.
It's not. He's not carding him.
That cannot be a card.
He's just talking to him. He's not carding him.
He was going to the card, but it cannot be a card. It was a one-time motion.
It's not even a fun. He didn't foul anybody. It's like he kicked the ball.
Yes, but the whistle went. But the thing about it is that he kicked the ball. When the whistle went, he was in the motion of kicking the ball.
It's not his fault. Well, with the injury to the player, Millie, I can take you through. It's come back to me now, you know. You have Bakari, you have Adrian, you have the Bradshaws, you have Carlos.
That's Carlos
Richardson. Yes. You have Hawley, you have Caleb Bryan, you have Amoni Gomes in the midfield. You have Jordan Gill up front.
You had the national team playing against.
It was the entire national team. Because there was nothing you could do. No, there was so much pace. The experience we had in our back line. We met in the final and there was nothing we could do to stop them. There was nothing anybody could do to stop them. They were the best. Everyone else was second. Yeah, we were national team players too, but we are on the bench watching them start for a national team. So while we are playing, they're starting for a national team, and now they're all together again? Ay. The battle was already halfway over mentally before we even started the game physically. So here comes Chianti, looking for Spondale. And then you look across at how these two sides balance out now. It's certainly a lot more even, as you would say. Shifted across, looking for Chianti. You might say that Maroon may have the top end talent in terms of your Chiantis, your Herbies, the top end of the talent. But it's spread pretty evenly right throughout the competition, all the national team. It's spread very evenly where you can look and see, okay, this guy starts to the national side, so does this guy. Okay, they can maybe do something for this house and get them to somewhere. When you look at Orange, you see, okay, you have the Julius brothers, or you have Amani, you have the man Francis, you have Telemac, he's a national team, not Francis, Lawrence. You have Pradell, you have he's a national team experienced player. Kirani, Jane Derrick, yes, all national team experienced players. So then from Maroon, so you have like Aiden who's in there, you have Sheikh Korn who's been up in there, as it is the halftime whistle here. We'll get back to a conversation, a very interesting conversation, but a half has ebbed and flowed with no real victor, no real team getting their nose in front, no one really pulling ahead at the half, and that game has really been quiet. It's Maroon nil, Orange nil. We're back in a few minutes for the second half, where I promise you it will spring to life. But for now, Master Control. I got lips in my tummy.
I'm not know.
I'm being serious. Lips in my tummy. We're back here at the REGTC for the final 45 minutes of the high school competition for 2025. It's the senior boys final. And boy, it's been a good one thus far. It's all left to play for in the final 45 minutes, Millie.
I don't think so, you know, Doc. I don't think so. I think we're going at extra time. I think from what we are seeing, we're going extra time.
You're going extra time. You're going extra time. I guarantee you, I will not be here a second more than the 90 minutes.
Doc, you're a bad boy. You can't do that.
I can. I really can. If I want to. I shouldn't. But unfortunately, I might have to.
So the man coming in is
Is that Barbara?
Bob. Yes.
Is that Barbara?
Yes, that's the switch I was looking for. Comes now. Barbara in for. But
Is that Barbara? Is that Christian? Who is it?
no, that's Barbara. So we're still looking for Christian. We are looking for CJ.
Yes. I'll be very honest. I want to take credit for getting CJ onto the senior side, you know, because I think it was the exact same Maroon game where Coach Neal had to take over for a bit because Coach Simmer had to leave to go to work. I remember going over to Coach Neal and say, "Hey, that young man there has probably the best left foot in your entire squad. Get him on the park." That's all I said. He's been a revelation ever since. He's one of the best players for the junior side. And he's really come on leaps and bounds on the senior side as well. Free kick. Driven forward, looking for Adrian, easy enough for Julius. Telemac finds Jaden Derrick, who has DeMarc, who's been an excellent diagonal runner. He has Herbie for company, Spartan against Spartan, and Spartan wins the battle. The Herbie Spartan.
I'm yet to see a young man has a throw longer than him.
He's a special talent, you know, Herbie. You don't get many of him around these parts. The thing that makes him so good is that there's no one area of the game he's deficient in. He can literally play everywhere. From strike to goalkeeper, he can play. Remember, he played in goal for the youth league.
He did.
He can literally 1 to 11. He is a pro at. You don't see that very often. You never see that. It's a rare breed. There can only be one Herbie. There've been a few Herbies before him, but only one proper Herbie. His older brother would have passed through this same Maroon House team as the man Vendrick Herbert. Vendrick would have gone on to play some national team games as well. A young defender back in his time. But this is different. That's certainly a different level. Free kick. It's a pretty good area. It's a keeper who we're not spoken about. Is an off-field player in goal for the Maroon House. If you look good enough, you can see the maroon shirt under his green shirt. Jaden Derrick floats it in dangerously, bouncing around. No one has an effort at goal, and the player goes down with kick in the stomach. So the ball was bouncing around in there. Just hit him in, a foot just flew to his stomach and went down like a sack of potatoes. Oh, Millie. Oh, he's back to his feet now. That took no time at all. Griff won't be happy for sure.
I have to say congratulations again. We tip our hats to our medic staff who continue to do an excellent job all these games. Johnson was on the medic staff one time.
Who let that happen? Who let that? Is he qualified? Does he have the he surely messed up somebody's leg. He gave him the wrong medication. He wrapped them with the wrong band. He did something. Surely he did something wrong.
He did an excellent job.
I doubt it. I have no faith in him. None.
Oh.
Good move there by Kirani. But again, watch out. Pace. That's Chianti behind you. Good luck.
That's a good throw.
Indeed, here's Lawrence. Up against Herbie.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Ooh.
Oh no, I don't like that.
He got the ball.
Oh, he forgot.
Went through the player to get the ball.
As somebody who likes
he got the ball. He went through the player to get the ball.
I like to see that. If you're with it, you're with it.
No.
I didn't break your leg. You'll be okay. I won the ball. That's all that matters, ref.
No.
Of course, I'm speaking as a former defender.
Not such a thing in this game. That's why the game have laws.
Ball in taken. Oh, what work! What brilliant work! You know, he had to get there. The captain.
Keeper had absolutely no idea.
Oh, he didn't get there. Went over.
No, it's Kim the crossbar.
Yes.
It's Kim the crossbar.
I thought for a second Herbie got the toe of his head to it.
No, it was a tremendous free kick.
Excellent. Simple build-up play. Adrian has gone into a wide position. I like that. Uses pace out wide. Barry showing some pace. Herbie hobbling.
I looked at him in the inter-house. Trust me, that young man is fast. Barry Telemac, that young man is fast.
Amani wanted it all. There's speed for you. Speed times 2. Chianti looking for Aiden. Aiden trying to hit it first time. Difficult technique. Especially off his weaker left foot. Julius, the one we call Chippy, goes after his father. His father is the original Chippy. He's Chippy Jr. Spondale.
Goal kick.
Corner.
That's a goal kick. Even from here, Doc, that's a goal kick.
The same way I thought that wasn't a free kick up there, but
No, that wasn't a free kick.
no, Melly, no. The referee called it a free kick. As a defender, that's a perfect challenge.
You see the ball doesn't lie?
Je ne sais pas, je ne sais quoi. Thumped forward.
Ooh! This could be it!
Keeper. There's no struggle, there's no worry. You need to remember, there is a big man behind there. That is a big man. That's not a small man. That's not a high school man. That's a big man. Shake Warren Roberts, Millie. You look at him, you see. You look at the lineage of defenders that come from that side. You can't help but draw comparisons to like the Tarek Prentice and Khalifa Francis. Goals of former kicks defenders are those two. Khalifa still going strong in the league. Khalifa Francis going over to the Eagle Claw now. Kicks have had some good. You remember Shadow? I don't know if you remember. Shadow was pace to throw away. And he was a bit crazy as well at the back. Well, you have to be a bit crazy to play at the back. Ball in. Shoot it toward goal. It was Herbie coming onto it there. He couldn't get the right contact.
Oh, we are in the 56th minute of play. It is still 0-0. We've been going from
Since
just
2
after
o'clock.
2:30.
I've been since 2 o'clock, Millie.
We're still here bringing you live coverage of the Albina Lake Hodge Comprehensive School Inter-House Finals. It's Finals day. And we have had 2 such so far. Orange House Junior Boys would have defeated Purple. And Pink Girls would have defeated Yellow.
You're seeing little things. It's making me smile. I'm seeing it's a good move out there. It's Barbara. Shifting it forward, Barbara, for Lawrence. Lawrence shifts a man. Lawrence gets the big man in front of him, so good luck. I tell you,
teammates.
Millie, it's one thing to encounter a defender. You're encountering a big man, Millie. That's a large man.
No. That's a monster for man.
Oh boy, shake corner up, but
that is like coming up against Mason.
Oh boy, that's exactly what it's like. He reminds me so much of Tarek Prentice from back in the day. When Prentice would impose his physical will on a striker. Good luck. Ball in. Spondell can clear it. Herbie runs into Barry Telemac. And it's into touch. Not Herbie's best work. He's done some good work today, more on the defensive end than the offensive end, with the lack of defensive depth with the Carrie Brown out. Herbie, being the captain, has stepped up.
Oh, bro. This could be trouble!
Derek!
Wonderful ball.
It's a good effort. And you can just see Herbie had stepped out of defense. He had gone into midfield for a second to try and relieve some pressure. And all of a sudden the ball is back down his goal and he's right back in the heart of defense again. Herbie's almost playing that Adair role from the first final. Well, from the second final. The girls' final. Adrian.
Brothers. No!
Kirani, no Kirani. Chianti! Brilliant work there by Julius. You don't do that, Kirani. That's against rule number 1 of defending. Not back across your goal. Not back across your goal. Go out. But of course, football today breaks all rules and circumventions. You hear us preach about not back across your goal when the entire new build-up phase, the new build-up strategy that's really come into being in the last 10 to 12 years, it involves a whole lot of, go across the goal, use your keeper, involve him in the build-up, stick him between your 2 center backs. A whole lot of, and it's not new. These are things that are being done when the Dutch revolutionized total football back in the 80s. This is being done with Len Huddle back in the 70s. So it's not new. But when you bring it back around with your own flavor, you have to circumvent some rules sometimes. One of those being, sometimes the ball does go back across your goal. Not when there's a striker on rushing, but sometimes it does. Don't know if you've noticed, but it's been Junior who's been doing most of the coaching in the Orange House dugout. It's not been the man Simba.
Because Simba has left. And due to cause.
Fair enough. Walk always comes first. Not much you can do. Again, you have to remember the entire footballing industry as a whole, it is pretty much on a volunteer basis. It's pretty much volunteer basis, not professional. This is not a professional league. We don't have a professional league. It's all amateur. So anyone who does anything in football is doing it out of their own time and free will. So when they don't have the time, you can't blame them. That was risky. Almost given away. It is given away, but taking right back. And Telemak gives it right back. Chianti. Can he find a goal? Instead finds a corner. About a half hour left in this one, Millie. It can go either way. Right now it's just leaning a little bit in Maroon favor, but it can go either way. Upfield. Trouble. Mucho problemo. Mucho problemo. DeMarco! Brilliant! Side-hitting. The initial touch where that ball got stuck under his feet, I think that cost him. Kudos have to go to Shaquan Roberts because he fell.
That wasn't.
He didn't fall.
It wasn't Roberts.
It was who's the
Roberts
young man?
went up for the corner.
It's number 13. Can't remember. It's the young number 13. He fell down, but he was the one that got back up to force the Marco to shoot it quickly. Chianti. Where's Herbie when you need him? He's in the back. Adrian.
Corner again. Are they going to learn from that? I think that they would.
Yes, they would. Shaquan's not going anywhere.
Oh, it's a goal kick.
Oh.
Thought it was a corner.
It looked like a corner to me. Maybe not.
Adrian left the ball.
Yeah. He left it.
They're in the 63rd minute of play. Should they concede now, he's going to want every second back of that which he just wasted.
I don't mind him wasting. There's nothing wrong wasting time. It's Herbie, you're not going to beat Julius from there. Because when you're coming up against a team like Orange House, you know it's a moment's game, because you're not gonna beat them with quality straight up man for man. It's a moment's game. So, and what I'm thinking would be the Maroon House thinking the pressure's too much. Pressure's too much. It's lion on lion and lion wins. Adriana, what brilliant defending. His brother knew exactly what he was doing. Shaquan gets in the way. Herbie. It's a good move by Spondell. Wins a free kick. Driven in.
Ooh.
Wouldn't say it's the most teasing delivery there, Herbie. Wins a throw. Aiden loses out. This was number 13. Inside. Troublesome position, but Barry Telemac closes down the space well. Excellent work there. Amani. Barry is running. Hubby's fast.
I tell you what, you know, it would have been really, really good to see that foot race. Tell you what, Barry beat him every day of the week.
I don't think so, you know.
I am telling you, I'm not asking you.
No, Millie, I'm telling you. Hubby's a track star. You don't play with it.
I'm not asking you now.
Millie, I don't think you understand what I'm telling you.
Doc.
What a runner! What a ball! DeMarco! Of course it's him! Who else could it be?
The referee has called offside. 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 My.
He timed that run perfect. He timed that run perfect. That's not off.
It looked suspect. It looked suspect. The air said not such a thing. Oh my. Whoa. He's having a discussion with the air. What is it going to be?
The thing is, right, I saw his run. I was tracking DeMarco's run. So that's why I was watching it. Ah, boy, oh boy. I know the cameras won't pick it up. But I'm looking at... Ah, boy. And I agree with it. I agree with this. I'm looking back at it. DeMarco was played on by both of the defenders. They both played him onside. It was a perfectly timed run. I was watching him the entire way, which is why I reacted the way I reacted. Of course it was a goal. There's the goal that they've been craving this entire time.
1-0 Orange lead in this final with just about 23 minutes remaining in this encounter.
What a runner. What a runner by DeMarco Pradell. And I'll tell you what's so good about it. It's almost a carbon copy of the goal the goal DeMarco scored the last time they played. When it was the exact same side over on the turf field, the ball came through, was running onto it, just poked it past the keeper. Exact same run, exact same ball, better finish.
What I admire with DeMarco Pradell is that he's not the fastest, but he is absolutely clinical when he gets that ball on his wings.
His movement off the ball is so good.
Yes.
So good. When you're not fast, you have to be clever. You have to be able to get in position faster than everybody else because they can get there faster than you. But if I'm over there before you can even get there, it doesn't matter how fast you are, you can't catch me, I'm already there.
Can't catch me.
That's exactly what makes DeMarco so unique. Another one is passing through the TDS program. You can see those little things that are being taught coming to life in this competition. Amani under duress. Good turn. Adrian is alert. Amani is fighting. Adrian is tussling. Adrian past his brother. A drive at goal is harmless. DeMarco Pradell, the difference between these two sides.
Wow. Is it going to be another 1-0?
I hope it is.
You know, I was on the outside mic and I stopped short from saying orange is my best fruit. And I won't say it here either. I won't say it here either, Doc. But
You don't need to say it, Millie.
may the best team win.
Millie, you don't need to say it. I've embraced my bias. I've let the population know, unfortunately, I used to captain this team, so it's nothing much I can do about it. I am being as impartial as possible. I'm being completely impartial, actually. But I have an affinity to a certain side. There's a certain space in my heart I'm gonna have to the Orange House. I used to captain the team. I can't hide it. Not much I can do about it. It's just how the cards draw. If I can be open and embrace it, Millie, you can as well.
Oh. I've coached this team, Doc. I want you to understand that. I've coached Orange team.
Free kick.
So
Amani wants the goal, you know.
I'm not going to be biased at all. I'm going to call the game as I see it. There's some oranges in the cooler. There's some oranges in the cooler.
You're gonna try to call the game as evenly as you can. No matter what you do, Millie, you can't. It will be there. Adrian. Chianti wants to go, but Caliquan will cede into his brother's arms.
We are professionals at what we do, and so we have to stay neutral. What color Gatorade is this, Doc?
Red. It's a red Gatorade. Yes, Derek. Across quickly. Tijano. DeMarco. Tijano. Fouled. Free kick. Dangerous area. We saw DeMarco hit one earlier. Is this Tijano range now?
Yes, it is.
About 22 yards out for the man Tijano Lawrence. Can he put this game, well, I was gonna say out of reach, at least into the driver's seat? Tijano! Well, I think he's targeting the player sitting down on the pavement behind the goal. Not quite the goal. The big man to take this one. Up the field in search of Adrian. Great tackle by James Derek. Pradell looking for Telemac. Up against Herbie. Barry and Herbie doing battle. Barry does well, but his pass left a bit to be desired. Telemac. Back for Kirani.
Adrian is playing his heart out.
They want this goal back. If they're going to get this goal back, they need to get Hobby out of the defense. As your main creative spark. He can't score if he's back there. He can hold it.
Yes. What is a back pass, Doc?
Well, it has to be an intentional back pass, first of all, but a back pass as he played with a part of the foot with the intention of passing it back to the keeper.
When you say part of the foot, what do you mean?
I mean, the foot, not the thigh, not the knee, the foot.
So what if it comes off the shin? What if it comes off the shin, Doc?
Well, it depends on the intention.
No. Shin is not a part of your foot.
If I...
In football, the shin is not a part of the foot.
What, Millie? Answer me this question. If the ball is on the ground, it's on the ground, and I roll to the keeper with my shin. I don't use my foot. I use my shin. I am 99.9% sure the referee's going to call that one.
I can see it's the foot. The boot.
It's a boot. It's the ankle go down. You have to use the foot.
The boot.
It has to be intentional. You can't be swinging the ball upfield, it comes off the side of the foot and it goes back. It has to be an intentional pass to the keeper, like we saw in the Yellow House game.
Intentional pass.
Yes, the Yellow and Pink House game where the kick was taken, it went intentionally back to the keeper and she picked it up.
Too much pep. Too much pep. And we're here in the Orange House. Supporters coming alive.
The four of them.
Yeah, Chippy is there.
Indeed. He wants it all, you know. Keontae wasn't too far away. He saw the man Julius off his line. It's a young Chippy Jr. $14 to save their season in the Maroon House. Just takes one to bring two. And with two, you have enough. It's Calico and Julius. Telemac.
Look at this. When I talk about
it's
this.
Okay. The big man is coming across me. Shape one gets in the big man. Keontae.
You are behind and you're taking all of this time to transition.
The target. Spondell. Taking off his boot by Amani. Ball
that's a good ball, you know.
The keeper will get rid of Jaden Derrick. The ball was almost curving the wrong way. It was a left-footed pass, so it always bent towards the keeper. Not the keeper's best work, you know. Pradella, DeMarco. Took his time, went backward. I think he should have went for goal.
Ball call.
Yep.
Was it a handball or ball to hand?
What I will say is the referee's being consistent. He's called all of those all day. So. Oh no, watch out. Keontae and Julius are going at it, watch out.
That's a red.
Yes.
That's a red.
For Keontae.
That's a red.
I don't know what he's doing, you know.
That's a red.
I genuinely don't know what he was doing in a game like to do that. He to turn around and chuck off a man in this scenario, in this situation. No way. No way. He's completely let his team down there.
A national player, senior player.
The senior player on Maroon House.
Because there's no Dakari Brown.
But even with Brown, he is the one with all the national experience. He is the one playing senior national team football, starting in the senior national midfield. That can't slide. No matter the explanation for it, no matter what Julius did, there's a certain level of expectation that comes with playing at a certain level. Trouble now, Tejano to seal the deal, and makes pay.
And
Orange are gonna win the title. Simple as that. Maroon are going to be in for a very long 10 minutes because now they're down and they're out. They've lost their heads. It's a game that was so finely poised. It was so evenly poised. For that in this situation for pretty much no reason.
Poor decision. Poor decision. By Brooks. Poor decision.
He's better than that. He knows that.
When your team is down, the carry brown, then you have to carry that team on your shoulder.
It's extra weight on your shoulders.
Single-handedly, you have to carry that team on your shoulder. Spandel gets yellow cards are sharing around the field.
Spandel, he's been cussing the referee since Kante got the card. He's pretty much talked his way into the referee's book. Hubby wants it all. That's catching practice for Julius. Good stuff, keeper.
Can't give the keeper a card for that. You have 8 seconds.
Yes, from the time when he catches it and goes down, then he has 8 seconds.
Yes. So you can't give him a card for that.
Nope, not at all.
All that the referee has to do is to tap his watch. Tell the players, I'm seeing you, I'm timing you.
Is that a yellow card for Jaden Derrick?
Yeah, it's time wasting. That is time wasting.
Yep, it is. Put them all in the book. Put them all in there. Here's the markup.
Man, Skeleki coming on.
Amani.
You know they're going to score again.
Oh yeah, Maroon are in for a very long last 5 minutes or so. Amani trying to go the whole way himself.
That this was completely unexpected.
Foul, free kick. It's gonna hurt, but when you're both going full pelt like that, and you come to a sudden stop, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
That wasn't intentional at all.
Of course not. It's not a foul. It was barely a foul, but it was a foul. Definitely nothing more than that. I wonder if the police truck behind there is Officer Herbert. You think it's Officer Herbert coming down to watch his son? If it is, he'll certainly be in there a bit worried. It's the second time this one is going down. First time it was a heavy challenge. Sarah's office.
Orange. Winning juniors, winning seniors. What a day for Teacher Sarah, Masimba Bowen, and the rest.
Boy, it's been a long time coming for her, you know, Teacher Sarah. So many years she's put in with this Orange House. Every sport, every activity.
But do you know that Orange is actually the defending champion?
Of both? No. They didn't win senior boys.
Last year?
No.
With Michael Nicholson and the others?
They won junior seniors?
You gotta be kidding me.
They won both? Did they win both?
They won the seniors. I'm talking
Okay,
about the
I'm
seniors.
talking about both. And they won one, not the other. Yeah. Talking about doing the double. So, I've always known that Orange were fine in one. Even when they weren't winning senior boys, they were winning the junior boys. They weren't winning. They were winning one. But the double, it's not been done in so long. Was it yellow? Was it the last time I did the double? And it was 2021, I believe, on the Kivoy Lake with Yellow House. I believe they did the junior and senior double. I think. I'll need to go back to my records and check. I think that may be the last junior
It's a
senior
lot of
double.
added time. This is a lot of added time.
Aye.
This is a lot of added time.
We had a lot of stoppages. We are really going down. I thought it would get any extra time. We're pretty much playing extra time. The whistle went.
That's for full.
That's not the full-time whistle. In the 96 minutes of play.
Yes. It's a lot of added time, Doc.
A whole lot of time has been added. There's been a whole lot of time to be added. Remember the injuries to Herbie, as well as that's a good ball through, and Poxon. A good move by Spondell, but his shot is almost into the car park. It's in that kind of day for the Maroon Dragons. Hasn't quite clicked. And that red card just really put a dampener on whatever hopes the Maroon might have had. And I don't want to harp on it, but I need to make this point before we close, Millie. That's going to be the last action Chianti ever has as a high school footballer.
A red card.
Ball inside. Jaden Derrick taking off his boot. Herbie on the telemark for company. Oh, lovely. Doesn't connect to the teammate and out for an orange throw.
Oh,
Yes, it came off 13.
this is a lot of time, Doc.
I don't know. Is referee checking his watch?
I'm not sure.
Does he have a watch?
Yes, it does.
I have a hot date. Spondell. We're well into the 98th minute of play now. Is that all? Have we seen enough? The whistle went to his mouth. Approaching number 99. Jaden Derrick can't beat his man. Adrian fouled. Yellow card to Karate. Good job.
Hey, over there.
10? Yes. Oh, there we go. 10 minutes have been added to the game. That's why we're into the 99th minute of 100 to be played. It's 12 past 8.
Doc, it was truly a pleasure of being in the commentary box for the 2025 season. You know, I've seen some wonderful football. I've seen some despicable things, I must say. But all in all, what I will say it is that the support that you truly would have loved to see on a finals night, especially with 3 finals, much was left to be desired. Nonetheless, it was good football, good games, good competitive football we saw in this tournament.
Herbie, for a consolation prize, he's going to get 1 back.
And that's it. That's all they're going to get.
You couldn't go a whole game without him having his say. It was only in these last few minutes when Keontae got the red card that Herbie said, I'm going to go forward now. Too little, too late. Yellow for DeMarco.
For what? For what?
You can't be delaying the restart if you're trying to help the restart go faster. Money. To John. For Barry.
Wow, Barry.
We're into minute 101, Millie. Amani. He goes wider. Here's Barbaro. Jordan Barbaro!
This is the day for sure now. For sure now. That must be it. 3 goals to 1.
Oh no, how about that? Herbie's taking off his shirt, taking off the armband. Herbie's done. The game is done. He's left his shirt and his armband on the pitch. That is Millie. That is unacceptable.
He's gonna go to the dressing room and he's gonna card him. Let's go about 3-1. Yes. That's the type of discipline I'm talking about. That's the kind of despicable things I'm talking about.
Well,
and that's the final whistle. That's the final whistle.
it's been a tournament. It's been a long tournament, but capped off by the champions of 2025, the Orange House Tigers. What a run, what a tournament. But they've done it once again. Senior boy champion, junior boy champions. For Millie, for the entire staff here at AI Live, it's been a pleasure covering this tournament. But for the final time, we take it back before the award ceremony is presented. We take it back to Master Control.
Orange was so hot to man. Next Shell is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Fulham is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget, Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958, both a champion. Champion, 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 champion. DJ Khaled! Yeah! All I do is win, 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 no matter.
As we get ready for the presentation, it has been truly a wonderful tournament. And it has come down to this. As we get the presentation ceremony started, we are going to invite Mr. Hodge to do our invocation.
Let us pray, let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us out here today. I thank you for the games. I thank you for that everybody came out and played football. I just pray that everybody had a successful game despite the circumstances. That I pray that nobody got injuries, no one was seriously hurt. Dear Heavenly Father, just pray that this closing ceremony goes well. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. At this time, we are going to have an overview of the competition by AFA Executive Member responsible for competition, Mr. Ralph Johnson. Mr. Ralph Johnson, let's put our hands together for Mr. Johnson.
All right, good night. The 2005 Inter-House Football Tournament was very exciting, entertaining, and enjoyable. All 5 houses participated in senior and junior and female categories. Highlights of the tournament. All houses started and completed the tournament. The young players in the junior boys played with passion, commitment for both juniors and seniors. The girls of Maroon and Purple showed extreme resilience and courage. They kept playing regardless to the number of players or the scoreline. The hard work and commitment of referees, coaches, teachers, touchline staff, security officers, ground staff, and media made the tournament successful. We know we all want to win, but there are areas of improvement. Coaches and players must respect all competition rules. Players must show more respect for coaches, teammates, opposition, and the game. Players and team must learn to keep their areas clean. Players must demonstrate better teamwork and team spirit. Future expectations. Next year, we will have juniors and seniors for both boys and girls. It will be compulsory for players to play for a school in order to represent Anguilla and at the Anguilla national level. Houses will begin participation and practice for a tournament earlier next year. Several players will be selected to represent Anguilla in 2026 at the under 14, under 15, under 17, and under 20 level. Congratulations to all winners and all teams.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Now we're going to have congratulatory remarks by your principal, Dr. Trevor Hodge. Let's welcome him as he comes.
Good evening. Good evening. Let's try that again. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. I was told to be here for 7, so I had a nice congratulatory speech for you, but recognizing the hour and recognizing the fact that you guys want to celebrate, I'm going to make it short and sweet. Congratulations on all who took part. Yellow House, Maroon House, Purple House, Orange House. And might I add that Orange House has been named the House of the Year. But last but not least, Pink House, let's hear you. Because pink is power. All the time. Of course, I've got to big up my house. Congratulations, boys and girls. You did well. You did us proud. I hope that you might just disqualify your whole house from the award. Thank you. I hope that you're taking away some very important skills, discipline, teamwork, perseverance. Understand that there's always a consequence for an action, okay? Let this be a learning experience for you. Boys and girls, enjoy your break. Have a wonderful Christmas, and congratulations to all again.
Thank you, Mr. Hodge. And the time we all have been waiting for is here. Let me take this opportunity to welcome or to invite to assist us in the presentation. Is our president around? Oh, he is at his game. So, General Secretary Twyla Thomas, Mrs. Twyla Thomas, the AFA member in charge of youth, Mr. Devine Gishard. Well, it is raining. It is raining. This won't kill us for sure. Well. We give God thanks for the rain. In the meantime, I personally want to take this opportunity to give a big shout out to Purple House females. Throughout the tournament, we recognize game after game even as disappointing as it was that they played a number of players short, coming up against the might of yellow. They were not deterred at all. Desiree Roach and her team, congratulations. So we're getting some holy water to the winning teams to drink from the trophies.
Bravo, DJ, Bravo, DJ, Bravo, DJ, Bravo. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say Bravo a champion, 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 champion. Everybody know Chris Cale is a champion. Dini a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Folland is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget Michael Jordan, Obama a champion.
Soca Starter, the official soundtrack to Kickstart Carnival. Strictly new soca hits to pay attention to. The only mix that matters.
Your attention, please. So, due to the fall of the rain, we are going to use this opportunity to do the vote of thanks. And as soon as the rain has abated, we will do our presentations. So this time, I'll hand it over to Miss Village Hunkins to do a vote of thanks.
Good evening to one and all. On behalf of the Anguilla Football Association, I extend my heartfelt thanks to all respected guests for taking the time out to join us today and share their valuable words. I would also like to express gratitude to your respected Mr. Jamai Hajj for that touching Asian Congratulations, Mr. Trevor Hodge. I hope you players and coaches and match officials had a great time. I would like to thank you for your timeless efforts and very hard work. Students, parents, and teachers for your continued support. A special thanks to all staff members and volunteers for their tireless efforts in organizing today's program. You all did a commendable job ensuring that this competition had a successful outcome. Last but not least, a big thank you to all the students' parents for your wonderful audience and making sure this event memorable. Congratulations to the players who received awards and the winning host. Thank you.
Not all at all. You see that kind of energy? Yeah, it's that self I just run from. And if you're on that, stay far from me. How would you like that? Stay far from me. Your vibes heavy and I want it all from me. Where you want from me? You see, once my head done nice, I don't care what you're talking about. Take a shot and dash your mouth. Only one thing coming out. Take a shot and dash your mouth. It's good vibes, good people. That we on there, no evil.
So, let's see if let's try that again. So we're going to start with the junior boys. Junior boys. For each house, there is an MVP. And you will be presented with a ball. So we start with Orange House. Orange House, the junior boys, MVP goes to none other than Christian Jones. Maroon House, MVP goes to none other than Spandel Paxson. Purple House, MVP goes to none other than the man, Brandon Paris Curiel. Yellow House, MVP goes to none other than Ryan Webster. While he's coming, Pink House, Dylan Paul. We go to the goalkeeper. From Pink House, the best goalkeeper goes to none other than Dylan Paul. Junior boys. The junior boys, best defender goes to none other than the man, Amani Webster, Orange House. The best midfielder comes from Orange House. Who you think it is? The best midfielder goes to none other than Trent Derrick. Don't think you want to climb the steps so early, Mr. Webster. Ladies and gentlemen, the MVP for the junior boys, the overall MVP goes to none other than the man himself. Double champions today, none other than Amani Webster, Orange House. So we would have missed one category, and that is from the winning team. Again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the best forward of the tournament. The junior boys goes to none other than Christian Jones, Orange House. So the places for the junior boys ranked 5th place. Let's give it up for Maroon. In 4th place, junior boys, Yellow House. Let's give it up for Yellow. In 3rd place, you You've earned yourself 18 medals and a cash prize of $100 US. It goes to none other than Pink House. Please come, Pink House Junior boys, let's go. Come collect your medals. And that big winning of $100. Orange House Juniors. You would have noticed throughout the tournament that there was a mixture of both males and females. Pink House, third place.
DJ Styles, baby.
In second place, earning yourself 18 medals and a cash prize of $200 US. Let's give it up for Papa. Let's go, Pablo. Come on down. Come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Albina Lake Hodge Comprehensive School Junior Boys Champion. They earned themselves 18 medals and a cash prize of $300 US. Let's give it up for the Orange Tigers! The Orange Tigers, your junior boys champions.
DJ Styles, baby.
We're moving on. As you heard Mr. Johnson say, next year we'll be having junior and senior girls, because this year we only had just girls, a mixture of seniors and juniors. We go to the MVP for each house, ladies and gentlemen. For Orange House goes to none other than Fisher Romney. For Maroon House, let's give it up for Anaya Johnson.
DJ Styles, baby.
For Purple House, let's give it up for Zaria Roach. While she's coming, ladies and gentlemen, for Yellow House, let's give it up for Sophia Gaskins. And from Pink House, let's give it up for Adele Linton. Ladies and gentlemen, the best goalkeeper of the tournament goes to none other than from the Yellow House, Nora Brooks. Let's give it up for Nora. The best defender of the tournament goes to none other than Kiana Vantabol, Yellow House. While she's making her way down here, the best midfielder. Let me see if you can guess who the best midfielder is. The best midfielder. From Pinkos, give it up for Karadic Harrigan! Also, from the champion house, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the best forward, Kelly Durand! The MVP, your overall MVP for the tournament. I'll pay anyone who can tell me who is the MVP. Your overall MVP from Yellow House, Kiana Vanderpool. The rankings, ladies and gentlemen. In 5th place, let's give it up for Maroon. In 4th place, let's give it up for Purple House. Earning themselves the bronze, 18 medals, a cash price of $100. Let's give it up for Orange. The Orange Tigers. Make your way down here. Orange. I know somebody blow my head up. Phones up, dipping. What you seen? I've been the button in me and the green was like a bean. And if you come inside, you know what you're getting in. And if you have no vibes, go home with your team. Cause you like to watch me lead. When we come into me. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2nd place team, your runner-up team. Let's give it up for the Hornets! 18 medals and a cash prize of $200 US.
Girl, how you bad so? How you bad so? How you rude so? I wanna take a little piece of
Your 2025 Albina Lake Hodge Comprehensive School female champion. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Pink Panthers! We go to the senior boys. Individual host, MVP, ladies and gentlemen, for Orange House, DeMarco Pradal. DeMarco Pradal, Orange House, MVP. From Maroon, the Caribang. Somebody can collect for him. For Purple House, the Valley Everett Francisco, the man Pockets. For Yellow House, let's give it up for the big defender, Takai Connor. And for Pink House, ladies and gentlemen, for Pink House goes to none other than the man who said that special prayer, Jamal Hodge. Ladies and gentlemen, the best goalkeeper for the 2025 season goes to none other than Cardigan Julius, Orange House. Best goalkeeper. They can't leave each other at all. Ladies and gentlemen, the best defender of the tournament goes to none other than Cardigan Julius. All Orange House taking the awards. Ladies and gentlemen, no wonder they are the defending champions, because the MVP, the best midfielder, goes to none other than Amani Webster, Orange House. Well. Ladies and gentlemen, the best forward. The best forward. Who do you think it is? Well, come on down. The Marco Polo Orange Rose. Well, you guessed that one. Guess who is the overall MVP for the senior boys? Ladies and gentlemen, your overall MVP goes to none other than the man himself from Orange House, Caliquan Julius! Caliquan Julius, your overall MVP. Congratulations again to all the teams. In 5th position, Purple House. Let's give it up for Purple. In 4th position, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Yellow House. Yellow House was defeated yesterday by 3rd place winner goes to none other than Pink House. Give it up for the Pink Panthers. Somebody said Pink is power. They showed their power yesterday against the Hornets. Congratulations again to all the teams, to the coaches and all those who made the 2025 season one to remember. There is a lot to forget, but more to remember. Your run-up team, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Maroon House. Let's give it up for the Dragons, ladies and gentlemen. In the 2nd position, this is the biggest dragon, a wholehearted dragon indeed. Maroon House, ladies and gentlemen. Maroon Dragons, your 2024 runner, 2025, my, run up. All good things must come to an end. And tonight, it is where the end of the 2025 season comes on in. Ladies and gentlemen, our final award of this evening. Your 2025 Senior Boys Albina Lake Hodge Comprehensive School Football Inter-House Champion goes to none other than the Orange Tigers! Champions indeed! Champions! Everybody knows say bravo, a champion! Everybody knows Chris Kane is a champion. Dini a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Buddy is a champion, Fuller is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gail is a champion. Don't forget Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a Champions indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we come to the end of not only our presentation but our season. Again, it was truly a pleasure having you. Before we go, there would not have been a season, ladies and gentlemen, without all referees. And so we are calling all our referees to come and collect their medallion. All of our referees, please come and collect your medals. So all the referees that are here, please collect for your teammates as well. Those who are on the turf. Again, truly, you are good. One thing that we would really like to see is a better support for footballers, like we will see in our primary school. And so we are sending the invite early for 2026 season by the grace of God, that our teachers, our parents, our guardians, all those who are involved in football and just the supporters of the sport, please come and support our children. It is important that we do. We can't just give them up and think that they are men and women and they can do it all by themselves. As soon as we leave a primary school, we forget about them. We cannot afford that. And so we are asking, please, tell somebody that we ought to be supportive of our children through school, through life, indeed, because it doesn't matter how old they become, they're still your child. And so, again, we take this opportunity to say to the AFA, to the coaches, to the referees, to the parents that were here this evening, it was good to have you. Encourage somebody else to be here. To all our commentators, you don't often see them, but they are being heard. It's surely a pleasure. To all our clubs, from where our students came, we appreciate the work that you are doing in the development of our footballers. Get home safely. We can't forget those that took our coverage live and lively in cyberspace, in their offices, wherever you took our commentary. It was truly a pleasure being of service to you. And so as we close out from here, get home safely. Remember, church is tomorrow. And if you don't have a church to call your own, a City of Faith Pope Hill is available. Good night and goodbye. God bless you.